Welcome back to WC Coin World, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of numismatics. And today, we are going to talk about one of the most commonly encountered coins in American pocket change, the 1980 Washington quarter dollar. This coin has an interesting history, and understanding all aspects of it from its origins to its variations and errors will help you determine if you have something special in your collection. Now, let's start with a little background on the Washington quarter itself. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of the first president of the United States, George Washington. Prior to that, the quarter featured the standing Liberty design, but due to concerns about the complexity of the design and the desire to honor Washington, the U.S. Mint held a design competition. Sculptor John Flanagan won the competition, and his design was chosen for the new quarter. It featured a left-facing portrait of George Washington on the obverse and an eagle with outstretched wings on the reverse. Now moving forward to 1980, the Washington quarter had already seen several changes over the decades, including a major shift in composition in 1965. Before that, quarters were made of 90% silver and 10% copper, but as silver prices rose, the U.S. Mint decided to switch to a clad composition consisting of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to an inner core of pure copper. This change made the coins more cost-effective to produce while maintaining their appearance. In 1980, the Washington quarter was struck at three different mint facilities: the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. Now, let's take a closer look at these mint marks and their significance, starting with the Philadelphia Mint. Coins minted in Philadelphia in 1980 did not bear a mint mark. This was standard practice for Philadelphia minted quarters at the time, but in 1980 something changed for the first time in history. The Philadelphia Mint started using AP mint mark on quarters, making 1980 the very first year that Philadelphia minted quarters featured this distinguishing mark. This was a significant change because previously, Philadelphia coins were identified simply by the absence of a mint mark. This introduction of the P mint mark marked an important moment in U.S. numismatics. The second mint facility that produced quarters in 1980 was the Denver Mint, and quarters struck in Denver bear the D mint mark. These quarters were produced in large quantities and circulated widely across the country. Denver has been using its D mint mark on quarters since the early 20th century, and its presence helps numismatists identify the origin of a coin. The third mint facility was the San Francisco Mint. Quarters struck in San Francisco in 1980 bear the S mint mark, but these were not regular circulation coins. Rather, they were produced specifically as proof coins for collectors. Proof coins are struck using specially prepared dies and polished blanks, giving them a distinct mirror-like surface with frosted details. These proof quarters were included in official U.S. Mint proof sets and were not released into general circulation. Now, let's talk about the mintage numbers in 1980. The Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 635 million quarters, while the Denver Mint produced around 518 million quarters. The San Francisco Mint, on the other hand, produced significantly fewer proof quarters with a mintage of approximately 3.5 million. As you can see, Philadelphia and Denver minted quarters were produced in massive numbers, making them quite common in circulation, while San Francisco proof coins are scarcer due to their limited production. Next, let's dive into the errors and varieties that can be found on 1980 Washington quarters. Error coins are always exciting because they add uniqueness and potential value to a coin. One common error seen on 1980 quarters is the off-center strike. This occurs when the blank planchet is not properly aligned with the dies, resulting in an off-center design. The degree of off-centeredness varies, and coins with significant misalignment are particularly valuable. Another notable error is the double die obverse or reverse. This happens when the die strikes the coin more than once in slightly different positions, creating a doubling effect on letters, numbers, or other design elements. Collectors seek out these double die errors as they are relatively rare and add to the desirability of the coin. Other errors that have been observed on 1980 quarters include die cracks, clipped planchets, and filled mint marks. Die cracks appear when the minting die develops small fractures, leading to raised lines or bumps on the coin. Clipped planchets result when a coin blank is improperly cut, leading to a missing section of the coin. Filled Mint marks occur when debris or grease fills the mint mark, causing it to appear weak or missing. Altogether now, let's discuss the value of 1980 Washington quarters. Most 1980 quarters found in circulation are worth only their face value of 25 cents due to their high mintage numbers and lack of silver content. However, coins in uncirculated condition or with special errors can be worth significantly more. For example, a 1980 quarter graded MS-65 by a professional coin grading service can sell for several dollars, while coins with high-grade certification such as MS-67 or higher can fetch even higher premiums. Proof quarters from San Francisco also hold more value, especially if they are in pristine, deep cameo condition. When it comes to error coins, their value depends on the type and severity of the error. Minor off-center strikes may sell for a few dollars, while extreme off-center strikes or major double-die varieties can bring in significantly higher prices. Collectors and investors alike appreciate these unique variations because they add an extra layer of rarity to an otherwise common coin. In conclusion, the 1980 Washington quarter is an important coin in U.S. numismatic history, not only because it continues the long-running Washington quarter series, but also because it marks the first use of the P mint mark on Philadelphia minted quarters. While most 1980 quarters remain common in everyday transactions, those in high grades, proof condition, or with notable errors can be valuable additions to any collection. So if you have any 1980 quarters in your pocket change or coin collection, take a closer look. You never know if you might be holding on to a rare error or a high-grade specimen that could be worth far more than its face value. Thanks for tuning into WC Coin World. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more in-depth coin discussions and discoveries. Keep collecting, and see you in the next video.